Previously on...
Hey, you're messing with the wrong girl here.
Slave, I will enter the cell, and you better watch my back. If you see anybody, knock these bars 3 times. You understood?
But Your Highness, it's not safe to enter. The prisoner is particular. He is very violent.
So what? Isn't he chained?
Yes, but...
You are cute. I wish we didn't have to meet under these circumstances.
I forgot to tell her. It was cleaning day too. Okay. The cell was deeper and darker than what she expected, but Ada was a fearless woman. Or maybe she was too oblivious to danger.
Hello? Oh, there was someone here after all. If only this place wasn't this dark. Alrighty.
I think you're a fact.
There was...
nothing, alright. Yeah. Whoa!
What?
Yo, I'm kinda fucking scared right now. What the fuck is this?
Who the heck? Whoa!
There was this thing. Because Ada couldn't identify this hideous mountain of hair as one of her kid. One of her kid, I mean. A cow fur. And to be worse.
I can't see your jewels. What?
And I'm forgetting her voice already. What the fuck?
I can't see your jewels.
What do you mean you can see my jewels? Or see his jewels? What is this? Wait. I can see your jewels. Oh! Girl, are you mentioning his I mean, by that expression, yeah, right? Damn! This guy doesn't even give a damn. Holy shit! Damn. Yo. Damn.
Yikes, you are quite strong, Sir Alink. I must praise that nobody corners the Queen of Marla like this.
What just oh, finger, magic finger, yeah, and what the fuck is that?
Uh-huh, but you need to be faster and wiser. You are a bit too pale, don't you think?
Maybe you're a bit too dead, don't you think?
Say something already, slave. Or perhaps that cat got your tongue.
Oops, sorry, I wasn't expecting that, yes? Oh. Wait, so you don't have a tongue?
I will be brightening up the cell. Go ahead and cover those jewels, and, by jewels I mean your balls.
God damn.
The more I can see you, the less I want you as my slave. What's the deal with Preska anyway? Do you know him?
Hold on. Well. Well. Okay. Guess you could, control your hair, huh? Yeah. Jewels, eh? Yeah. The tall man just shook his head calmly.
I see. Then you do have any idea why you're in this cell?
Again, he shook his head. This stirred her a bit. A prisoner in these cells without knowing what kind of crime he committed himself.
Intriguing. I'm taking interest in you and your story, Owling. I think I will make you my very best #1 slave. But first, we need clothes for you. Never before I have seen someone taller than me. Are you really a Kalfer?
He shrugged. He didn't seem to know what kind of or what a Kalfer was anyway.
Humph. Hey, slave, come here a second.
Your Highness, are you alive?
What kind of question is that? Scum? Of course I am!
It's just, this prisoner is very violent. He has killed various guards before, killed various guards before, yeah.
It's not his fault you are a bunch of pathetic weaklings. Do you have more information about him? And why the heck is he fucking naked? With his jewels fucking uncovered, huh?
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of him. I'm actually very new to this sector. Yeah. And Your Highness, today is cleaning day. We fill prisoners' bathtub for them so they can take a bath.
As expected of this prison, terribly barbaric. I want you to bring me some clothes that would fit this man and a pair of scissors.
Pair of scissors? Your wish is my command.
Excellent. With you, I will be able to make my way out of this ungrateful queendom. I will make everyone kneel and beg for my forgiveness, for even daring to think they could surpass me with their cheap schemings. I'm sorry, but those scars are gross. It reminds me of the time I used to climb trees and scrape my knees.
Really? This? Remind you the time you scraped your knees? Just a scrape? Oh my god, seriously, what the fuck? Anyway. Ooh! Yo, you're clean as yeah, sure, clean. Yeah, in fact, that eye's kind of misleading because it looks like you're sparking your eye because of his jewels, yeah. Anyway.
I wish I could fix your tongue so you could speak, but as long as the other part is missing, I can't do anything about it.
He never tried to speak after the half of his tongue was removed. He never felt he had to. But what this woman has done deserves an act of gratitude. He just wanted to say sincerely, thank you.
What the heck is that? Does your throat hurt?
But now he felt like murdering her. God damn. Your Highness, this is all that I could find.
My, you sure did your job well. I am proud of you, my second slave.
What happened with the best and only? She completely ignored him.
Now you change into these clothes. It's a good thing they are soldiers' clothes. I don't know if this even makes a difference.
In fact, it makes a huge ass difference. You look, deadly for some reason. Yeah.
Slave, the scissors.
Here they are, Your Highness. Whoa! Time the fuck out! 미친놈인자! Yo, bruh! Good looking guy, man. What the shit? Okay.
Alright. I'm, conveniently fast, don't you think?
Seriously though, damn! Anyway.
For some reason, your face is very familiar to me.
Adele tried to recall which face she was familiar with. She thought and thought until her head hurt.
No good. I can't remember at all.
And she was surprised she didn't. You didn't get to see a man that handsome every day. No fucking shit.
Oh! He's handsome!
Yes, and?
You totally look like Priska.
Wait. Is he Priska's brother? Or a twin brother that they decided... Oh, okay. This is getting interesting. Yeah. The skin color was deceiving her, but she could not forget Lord Priska's handsome face. After all, it was the biggest crush of her youth. And with that realization, Adele could tell, and little by little it began to fit.
So that bastard Priska, he had a child. Oh, it's a child? But it doesn't make sense. Why would he...
Is he Lord Priska's child, Your Highness? But he doesn't look like him at all. He is not that tall, nor he is pale. The first time I saw this prisoner, I thought he was a Gamos and not a Kaufer.
Oh, so Kaufer is a lot more tanned, and Gamos is like white? Okay, gotcha. She wasn't expecting anything bright from this second slave, but suddenly...
Bingo! My dearest second slave.
Dearest?
Alec here must be a hybrid, and with that, you can tell what Priska's dilemma was.
Huh?
Come on, the interracial marriage prohibition. You don't happen to be that old, do you?
I'm just 44, ma'am.
No wonder. Listen well, you two. When the queendom of Marla acquired the knowledge of magic from the humans, the previous queen, my mother, decreed the prohibition of interracial marriage across these lands. The motive was obvious. She wanted the knowledge of magic to stay exclusively with us, with the Kaufer race.
And what if they, and what if you defy the prohibition?
You and your whole family get executed in the high sacred gardens of the castle.
Gosh.
Alan didn't feel a thing in particular. Everything this woman was saying was foreign to his interest.
I'm guessing he was trying to protect his neck, his reputation, and to some degree, you too, Alkin.
Ada was saying it out of whim. There was something really morbid about trying to protect one by throwing them into a prison, but she didn't want to hurt her new slave. To some degree, she pitied him.
His, reputation is gone for good, now that we know.
And who told you to open your mouth about it, huh? This sole fact is one of the variety of trump cards I must collect in order to return flawless to the throne. Only a brainless idiot used trump cards at the start of the game. Don't worry, Alkin. I won't let your father die in vain.
He didn't even care, or give a damn.
Yeah. At any rate, you need to get out of this prison looking for a suitable slave. I got to hear some juicy conversations.
Are you going to leave the queendom, Your Highness?
Not for so long, I believe. And you... Sweet dreams, second slave. I was going to get rid of you, but served your purpose well.
There were not many loyal and kind people in the queendom anymore. At least in her eyes, kindness and special was what she treasured most.
Maybe I will be able to use you again. Come on, let's go. And stay focused. They're going to come up for me, you know, and obviously for you too.
Alink nodded. The spell this woman cast on him took control of his body when she asked to, but his mind was still his. If anything, he preferred to be controlled for the meantime instead of being imprisoned forever.
What the hell's that monster? It's huge! In the name of the most holy blood, I expel your abomination!
Damn it! He's not that tall, okay?
She took that more personally than Alink himself.
Alink, my slave, I need you to make our way. You understand, right? Get rid of each and every piece of scum standing here. What? Oh, you're awesome. Even more destructive than my exploding spell. I can see it. This queendom is falling apart right before me, as they deserve to. I can't wait any longer. That's it, slave. Laugh with me. Laugh.
He wasn't laughing with her, but more likely at her. What an awful way to express her happiness. Okay.
What's this ruckus? And what's this pool of blood dog here? Isn't that little Adel?
Oh my, it has to be Lord Perska himself. What an incredible coincidence.
Too incredible for her taste, actually.
I heard you were dead. What's the meaning of this?
The old man stopped as he noticed the one next to the blood of sacrificed Marla. Sacred, I mean, Marla.
Why is he?
He couldn't keep looking in his direction.
Care to explain it yourself? I have a very clear idea just looking at him. And your actions confirms it completely. This man is your son. Isn't that right?
Adele wasn't expecting to use one of her trump cards so early. She needed to be careful about how to use it and what benefits she was going to get.
But it's very unfortunate. The law forbids this kind of union.
He was trembling, feeling cornered by her. Truth couldn't cut flesh, but sure hurt when you had done wrongly.
Was it even necessary to imprison him and cut his throat?
No, it wasn't. But there was nothing I could do about it. I always lacked the strength. The strength to oppose her. Alink, indeed, you are my son. My only son.
Bruh? No offense, but, by looking at his expression, yeah. You dead, man, damn!
Alink looked at the man as if he were an insect. Father? He didn't need a father, nor did he want his half-baked feelings. All these realizations were starting to piss him off, and he wanted to see the outside as fast as he could. Yet Adele, that woman, she looked like someone who had her plate stepped on with a dirty boot.
So, this was my mother's doing.
You were always a clever girl. You knew about us, didn't you?
To Adele, her mother was the light in her eyes. Every single thing she did during her reign was an inspiration to her. So when she heard these kinds of things, the saint fell off from the heights of her altar.
I thought I was just imagining things. I couldn't bear the thought of my mother being dumb enough to cheat on my father with someone like you. A man with just a pretty face.
Our encounters were purely for stress-relieving purposes.
Oh! Okay. She wasn't sure if she wanted to keep hearing more of fucking that.
But perhaps your mother mistook it for something more. She thought she had control of me in every action I did. It was convenient enough that she created one law by the time she knew about Alink.
Don't be ridiculous. My mother would never decree a law just because of some personal vendetta. You don't understand the weight of the knowledge behind those tome of magic. Thousands of years for the humans to get to the point where they could even heal wounds. It would be such a pity if it ended in the wrong hands. Because of her decree, everyone in the world look up to us from the depth of their pits. In no way am I going to let that bitch steal both the credit and the knowledge.
Whether lie or truth, Ada was clearly losing her cool. Alink. You know what? Alink wondered if she would ask him to kill the man and, just fucking scram from the place. I mean, look at him. He's so fucking bored, damn.
Believe whatever makes you feel better, little Adel. But there is a fact you must never forget. Blood doesn't mean a thing when you people hate you. It is true that Roydale's scheme was crude enough to attempt to murder you, but that won't be a problem in the people's eye.
Wait! Who the heck is Roydale?
40 years on the throne and you don't know the name of the successor of the northern part of the queendom? Roydale is the sole daughter of the northern queen. Beautiful, graceful, and charismatic. Of course, commoners love her, in contrast to a certain someone.
So, they want the whole queendom for themselves. That's what this is all about.
Adele felt terrible. The queendom her mother left her was not that forgiving of her mistakes. She was leading a generation of people with a brand new ego thanks to the acquired knowledge. She was told several times by her counselor that people thought she was not to their standards. So she worked hard in her studies, making her one of the most knowledgeable people in the entire realm in the matter. But Adele clearly lacked some important qualities for the ruler. For a moment, Lord Prescott thought his life would be in danger. But how things had turned out, he couldn't help but wear a victorious smile.
Slave! What are you doing?
No, wait! Don't hurt me!
Don't waste your time. It's not worth...
Alan truly had enough. From the depth of his self, he had enough. He was terribly fucking bored of all this babbling, and he really wanted to go outside. He had no memory of a father or a mother. All that he knows is, from time to time, from a little duct of his putrid damp cell, he could hear birds chirping. He could smell the broken blades of glass with human soil, and he could see a glimpse of light. Freedom.
Alink, please, listen to me.
No. Don't listen to him. You know what? I have enough of you, scum. I lost a little respect I had for you. I hope you have a nightmare and choke on your drool. That conversation was awful to swallow.
More than awful, definitely. This was enough for her to reconsider her comeback against the queendom. Was it even worth it to save it from the rotten minds of the Northern Queen and her entourage, of bootlickers?
Hey, don't be sad. Your father might be an awful man, but you are you. Never forget that.
Yo, Adel. I just saw you as a, total bitch, but you know what? I'm getting to like you. Yeah, at least you have a little heart. Yeah.
My mother, she wasn't a bad queen. Neither do I believe I am.
A-Link wishes he would continue to caress his head softly because it felt really good.
Well, we are here. What do you think? Have you ever been outside of the queendom?
A-Link wasn't listening to her. It was a world full of light for him.
I guess you like it. I haven't been outside either. To be a queen of Marla, you have to sacrifice some things,
But she didn't feel it was really a sacrifice. Adele liked to be at home and study those tomes. It was probably what she was going to miss most from the ungrateful queendom.
We have a journey to begin. There's no time for petty sentimentalism, so, yeah. My greatest trump card will be the retribution of the vessels of God. When I was escaping from this castle, I got to hear something interesting.
What is the old man doing here? Adele was hiding in the that was Adele, my bad. Adele was hiding in the chimney long duck of the meeting hall in order to escape from the palace. Everyone was looking for her to kill her. But on her way she could hear the despicable old man, the one who used to be her most trusted counselor, Lord Artier, and how he talked with a crowd what seemed to be gambles.
The camels in my queendom? Those prideful dogs must be really in trouble.
Who's this?
This is a bad omen. There is no other explanation.
Oh, that was whatever. He is such a good kid. It's the sister who is seeding his mind with his fantasy if we don't act Oh, okay, hold on. Shit, it's so hard to know who the hell's who. Okay. He is such a good kid. It's the sister who is seeding his mind with, frivolous fantasies. If we don't act fast.
Wait, aren't you exaggerating?
Lundurga reborn? In the history of thousands of years, Lundurga has never been reborn in the vessel of the one who was not chosen. And I don't think the god has the might to. Just give it a rest. They're still young, right? Let them taste the world fully and wait for them to come with their tail between their legs. You don't know what you are talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. In the end, it was a mistake to trust these foxes with their inflated egos. My, we should take that stick out of your ass before trying to say something more honorable, Chief. Wait, okay, so whatever.
Remembering you are currently in our territory, you don't want anything unfortunate to happen, right?
You.
I hope you
haven't forgotten the vessels are primarily responsible for the gamos. If anything happens, it's because of your incompetence as a united society of our times.
Whomever these kids are, and whatever the fuck was the dialogue was so confusing anyway.
Bringing them back to their hometown will not only calm the waters with the camels, I will literally come back from the dead to save my queendom in the world. Alan looked directly in her eyes. This woman said such funny things that she wasn't joking at all. To him, that was a little dangerous. But then again, anything is better than the daily whipping and hunger. I'm hungry. What about you? Excellent. I have no idea what we should eat here. Let me see my trusted map. We must be somewhere here. And to see a hint of the road that takes us to Inma Pangamus, we should first get out of this forest. I'm not sure how many hours it will take us, though. I'm guessing we should just walk straight until we don't see any trees. Let's get going. Maybe we'll find something nice to eat. They were walking for 2 hours with no sign of food or an exit. I mean, damn, girl, you alright? You that hungry? I mean, wow, it's been a while you got captured, right? I mean, I guess that's understandable. Yeah. Let's just rest a bit, shall we? Adele was as red as a tomato and looked like her lungs were squeezed out of her body. This is harder than I expected. Oh, look at that! Another pair of travelers. What the fuck am I looking at right